Morning, Kenley. 12 pitches is all it took for you yesterday to strike out the side. Is that the best you felt mechanically, physically in a while here?
Um, yeah, I mean, I've been feeling great. But with me, it's always about, a field pitch. I had a field pitch that how I succeed on it is, when you have the feeling back and, I've been working hard on it and, I feel like it clicked out there and, once it clicked, everything is going to come with it, That's how I feel about it.
What was it that actually clicked for you?
It's just be, like right now, my timing with my arm and my legs is not kind of sink in, you know, um, kind of well. So, to kind of get that back on the same thing, um, at the same time, that kind of, make it smoother and um, make that everything is going to come out there pretty well.
With that sinking, was that something you noticed right away in your outing, or was it something that you noticed in the
Yeah,
bullpen warming up?
I've been feeling it the last couple of days playing catch. I've been feeling kind of start to click, but, yesterday on the very first pitch, I felt it, and then the second pitch, I kind of pull again, and then you could have see it kind of. The second pitch wasn't a great throw, and then after that, you know, I repeated over and over again, and it shows you results.
Davis said several times that you guys have had great communication and that you're just wanting to do whatever it's going to take for this team to win. How has that transition been like for you? Is your roles changed a little bit here and there?
When it comes to playoff, it's not about the role. It's not about anything. I got the ball earlier before in the playoffs, and that's how it is. Ain't no role in playoffs. It's when can you be on the best position to help your team win. We've been here for a long time. I've been here for a long time now, and um, you know, it's nothing else to have a ring here with this organization to accomplish. I mean, that's the last thing I feel like we need to accomplish here. So, um, you know, we want it. We want it for everyone, and the fans deserve it. Um, and it's about winning a championship here.
Thank you, Kenley.
Next question's from Dave Vasse. Go ahead.
Kenley, did you prove anything to yourself last night as far as confidence and that you can still be that guy?
I'll never lose confidence. I mean, that's, you know, I don't know why people's like, I lost confidence. I never lost confidence in myself. I will never lose confidence. That's the one thing. The minute I lose confidence by myself, I will stop playing this game. That's how I kind of felt. So, the confidence is going to be there. Is whenever I go with what I have in it, you know, if it's 88, if it's 91, if it's 93, it's just to go out there and get outs. This is a game of get outs. It's not a game of, throwing hard and all that. It's get outs. So um, that's how I kind of view it. And, I never lost that confidence in me is just go out there and compete and, keep working on your delivery and stuff like that to let it sink in. Um, and once all those sinked in, it's going to be even better. Like yesterday, everything clicks and, it shows. So um, you just got to keep grinding. Today is another day. We're down 3-2. 3-2. So, it's an important game. You just got to win this one today and then worry about tomorrow.
Thank you.
Next question's from Jorge Castillo. Go ahead.
Kenley, how do you make sure that the mechanics stay intact for the next time you go out?
It's there. You can't think about mechanics when you're pitching. You got to do everything in your preparation and trust it. And when you go out there, just repeat your delivery. So that's what I kind of do. You can if you think about mechanics, especially against big league hitters in playoffs, you're in trouble. So you have to do everything you do right now when we're about to just get on the field right now and work, and work on it and keep repeating it. And when it gets to the game, it's a game of competition. You just got to go out there and compete and and get guys out.
When you say you're working on it constantly, are you doing a lot of dry work, just trying to maintain that the mechanics and all that stuff?
Yeah, definitely. Dry work. Keep. You know, I've been doing a lot of stuff lately, man. Dry works, and went back to the basic with Charlie Huff. Having a good few phone calls with him and Rick Honeycutt. They showed me pictures of the past and how everything was working together, and it wasn't quite the same, and kind of get back to that, um, to make my delivery simple like it was, and repeat it, and it shows yesterday. So I just gotta keep going out there and compete, help the team win.
When did you have those conversations? In the last week?
Last few days, so yeah.
And just lastly for me, just how have these last 2 weeks been for you?
Last 2 weeks been fine, so ain't nothing to worry about, man. Just gotta help your team win in any parts. So that's how I feel about it.
Next question from Rowan Kavner. Go ahead.
Hey, Kenley, when it syncs up the way it did on that first pitch and it all kind of clicks for you, what's the feeling like? Is it relief? Is it excitement? How would you describe that feeling?
Definitely both of them. Definitely exciting, definitely relief. To carry the confidence you always have, and for that thing to sink in, and clicks, it makes it a little bit easier. I mean, I'm not saying this game is easy. This game is not easy. It's really hard, but it makes you easier to go out there and compete. Not to worry about things, and just trust it and let it go. You definitely have your game plan, and when that ball had that life, it's put it what you want, and compete against those guys. So it's definitely a side of relief, definitely a side of excitement also too.
Next question from Bill Plunkett. Go ahead.
Hey, Kenley, did you reach
Best.
out to Charlie and Rick, or did they reach out to you?
It's both part. Both text me. I reached out to them too, and we have good conversation, and it helped. Yeah. So that's about this organization, man. This organization is first class. It's how everybody cares, and it shows me again that try to find my mechanic, my delivery, and all that stuff, and they reached out and, like you say, helped me out. So that's what I like about this organization.
I understand that in the postseason there are no roles, but you take a lot of pride in being the closer for this team and the last guy out there. How difficult was it to think that might not be your role and listen to all the chatter from the media and fans the last couple of weeks?
Simple noise, can't worry about noise this time. That's all a distraction. And, the conversation that we have here, it's not that. It's about how we can win ball games. So if you simplify your game and just don't worry about noise, and it's going to be much easier for you to find stuff out there and find yourself. And that's what I did. Everything, media, whatever, criticizing, all those are noise. We are here to win a championship, and we came so far, and we had a chance again. So I'm not gonna let that distract any of us. So I understand and respect what you guys do, but and I love it, and I love being a part. I miss seeing you guys here, but on the same time, it's I can't have that right now. Nobody needs that in this clubhouse. We just need to be here to get these next 27 outs and our offense score runs, and that's the support that we need. And I've seen that from my teammates. The love and supports. And that makes you keep going and go out there and compete.
Thanks, Shorty.
Next question from Dylan Hernandez. Go ahead.
Hey, Kenley, after the game yesterday, there were some pictures and videos going around on social media that made it look like you were kind of like angrily staring into your own dugout after the last strikeout. I was just kind of wondering like what you were thinking or whatever when you kind of looked over in that direction?
Let's go. You know, that's the feeling. Let's go. Like, this series is not over. You know, we're down 3-1, we're 3-2 now. You know, it's not over. You know, we just got to be desperate out there and just go out there and compete. And, you know, those guys need to still try to close it out 27 hours, and it's not hard. I mean, we had a team that we can come back and win 3 games, so it's not over. And, you know, we all feel that same way, you know, by, you know, the group text that we having, you know, cheering each other out. And that's the staring. The staring is like, let's go. This is not over. You know, let's go and compete again today and try to win a ball game.
I got time for one more. Go ahead, Eric.
Kenley, I'm just wondering if the fans in the stands, 11,000 or however many it is, has that affected how you feel on the mound or any sort of adrenaline when you're out there?
Oh, for sure. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to that. You know, it's tough playing with nobody in the stands. Whenever you have any sort of fans out there, definitely the adrenaline is gonna kick in, and the excitement, the enthusiasm, and it was a grind this year, but you know, definitely, you know, having fans out there is so much more fun to play this game, and yeah.
Thanks.
Thanks, Kenley.